while back, I stumbled across a motorcycle transport system from a company called Risk Racing. I had no idea such a system even existed and was completely floored by the creativity behind it. In fact, it actually made me realize that I was annoyed by things without even knowing it. So I was happy enough with the product, I figured I should check out what other kind of products they have. And before long, the great people at Risk Racing sent me an Ez Jug. What's up everyone, I'm Mitch. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video, all about the Risk Racing gas can. Why is this thing so awesome? Why is it head and shoulders above any other gas can that you can get, or at least one that I've ever tried? We're gonna talk about it in the video. Roll that intro, and let's do it. Enter the Risk Racing gas can. If you ever used a motorcycle for any amount of time or a gas can, you've experienced the frustrations that come along with them. Low-grade rubber seals have gas leaking all the time and the ergonomics are never user-friendly. But, like a lot of things, there was just never another option, so you figure it's part of the process. So I went from the red can to a good friend of mine bought me one of these VP racing cans. Now you see these things all over the place, a bunch of the riders carry these things, so I thought, this has got to be the bee's knees. This thing is super cool. Of course, it looks cool when it's in the back of the truck, that sort of thing. It's got to be easy to use. That wasn't the case at all. In fact, this thing is a terrible design. This is not functional whatsoever. Sure, it's got this bendy hose and it's got a neat little cap you can screw on and off, and yes, it holds the amount of gas that you want. But when this thing is full, you've got to try and bend the hose in here, so you're trying to muscle it with this stupid top handle that's not functional at all. So then you end up holding it on the bottom like this, and you're trying to twist this in and get it into position before the gas actually starts pouring into the bike. You end up making a huge mess. I hate these VP racing fuel cans. Maybe other people know how to use them better than I do. It was such a pain in the butt, in fact, that I went back to my good old red can. I kid you not. This thing sat in my garage. I didn't use it. I used this can until this Risk Racing gas can came along. The Risk Racing gas can caught my eye for several reasons. Starting off with the size, you can get the gas can in either a 3-gallon or a 5-gallon size depending on your needs. But what makes it really cool are a few other things that no other product has. It has a cable attached to the spout. That allows for a consistent bend in the spout that, when combined with a stability hook, never let you fill up the bike while spilling gas all over the place. Working together, they ensure that the spout gets hooked into the hole, and away you go. It has multiple handles, so when using it, there isn't that awkward arm-shoulder movement just to try and pour some gas. The caps are made from aluminum and are lightweight but also look pretty trick. In the world of motocross or enduro, we all know how that little bits of eye candy can give you that extra attention. So comparing it to a regular gas can or even the VP racing can, it looks way more trick. A frustrating problem that I've had with every gas can I've ever owned is that the vent cap gets twisted or somehow or another becomes a pain in the neck to use. Risk Racing came up with a solution for that with their aluminum vent cap that has a channel cut in it for easy air ingress. Installation was really simple, requiring only 5 bolts and a way to make some holes. Once you have the mounting bracket positioned where you want it to sit and have identified a suitable area to put the bolts through, just mark the spot where the bracket sits and get to it. They do recommend a bolt that will sit flush with the mounting bracket, however, because the bottom of the gas can is raised from the edge a bit, a bolt that has a low profile will work as well. Install the 5 bolts so that the mounting bracket is securely in place and you're set. They do ship the product with the hose clamps a little loose so that you can adjust it into position, so make sure you tighten up the hose clamps before you use it. And that's it. That's why the Risk Racing gas can is head and shoulders above any other gas can that you can get. It has several features that make your life a lot easier when you're just trying to put some gas in your bike. You don't have to fumble with the VP Racing, with that stupid bendy hose. You don't have to go with the old school gas can. Those things leak like a sieve all the time. This thing is super awesome. They're not very expensive. I highly recommend you go and pick yourself one up. They have a mounting bracket that fits in your truck bed, your van, whatever you're gonna do, super easy to install. Any idiot can do it. I've done it. That's proof. Go get one. I highly recommend them. Hope you liked the video. Hope it helped you in some way. If so, hit that subscribe button for me. Like always, you know I appreciate it. Stay safe, ride safe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.